don't recall who it was that asked me the question, but they said, hey, I've got some uncapped honey. What do I do with it? Well, you can do one of two things. You can go and get yourself a really expensive spectrometer to tell you the water content and different things like that are in the honey, or you can, so here we have a whole bunch of honey. I'm just going to knock the bees off real quick. Most of them.
Nothing.
No.
I giggled.
Oh, okay.
And then you wonder why
Giggle
they're
away.
mad.
I just kind of dropped it. So now, if we want to know, can I extract this honey? Is it honey? Is it still nectar? So, when does nectar become honey?
When it's dry enough.
When it's dry enough. Perfect. So they'll evaporate it down to about 17%. Well, there's some varying grades, but about 17% water content is when it's considered honey. Now the viscosity at that time, it's not very runny, it won't do much. Nectar, if you hold a frame like this of nectar and tip it, most of it will fall out. Okay? So what we do to find out, can I extract this, is this okay, is we'll bring it here and we'll shake it. Just like that. Now, what do we see here? We've got some drops there. That tells me that the water content of this uncapped honey on this side is too high. If I bottled that, it's going to ferment. Depending on you're into that or not, it kind of depends, but more often than not, that means botulism, which is bad, and we don't want that. So on this side, we have some capped honey. On this side, it's uncapped. So this side is not ready to extract, but this side is much closer. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to do it on a little bit different place. We drop some bees there, but there's no drops. So if the frame was just like this side, this would be considered okay to extract. Okay. Typically, though, good rule of thumb: don't extract it unless it's capped. Okay. That just kind of tells you where you are.
So if you were to spin for that side, wouldn't all your nectar come out here?
Well, that's the hard part. Is if you turn it on its side to put it in the extractor, some of that might roll out into your extractor and into your honey.
So not mess with that frame
Yeah.
at all.
I
even
would,
if half it's
if it were me, I would leave this and I would extract it a little bit, or I would just leave this for now.